Do you know what Dollar Shave Club, Slack, and Liquid Death have in common? They all launched with one big idea. An idea so powerful, it took them from nobodies to billion-dollar companies in under 5 years. Right now, you have one big idea hiding in your business, and until you start speaking to it, you're going to struggle to grow at the rate you want. Your team will continue to pull in different directions, because even though they're all selling the same thing, they all have different ideas of what that thing does. I'm going to walk you through 4 steps of finding your winning big idea. But first, let's break down why a big idea is so important. To do this, I'm going to tell you the story of the blind man and the elephant. A group of blind men encounter an elephant for the first time. Each one touches a different part of the animal. One feels the trunk and says, an elephant is like a snake. One feels the leg and says, no, it's like a tree trunk. Another touches the side and says, you're both wrong, it's clearly a wall. They start arguing, each is convinced they're right, but none of them have the full picture. This is what's happening in your team right now. Product focuses on features, your copywriter focuses on benefits, your media buyer is obsessed with hooks. Everyone has a different idea of what you sell, but no one is articulating the unifying idea that makes it all make sense. So, the messaging fragments. It's no wonder your marketing feels all over the place and nothing sticks. To quote David Ogilvy, unless your advertising contains a big idea, it will pass like a ship in the night. You see, a big idea doesn't just sell your product, it redefines a category around you, so you stop competing and start winning by default. Right now, you have one hiding in your business, and I'm going to show you exactly how to find it. The first step is to find a problem your competitors aren't solving. When Michael Dubin launched Dollar Shave Club in 2012, Gillette owned the razor market, and Gillette kept doing what dominant companies always do, adding more blades, more features, higher prices. Nobody stopped to ask whether that's what people actually wanted. They wanted a quality blade that showed up at their door without them having to think about it. Dubin launched in 2012 with the legendary video, "Our blades are fucking great." The campaign was such a hit that they placed 12,000 orders within hours of the video going live. The website crashed due to demand. 4 years later, Unilever acquired Dollar Shave Club for $1 billion. Dubin found a problem that competitors like Gillette and Schick weren't solving. Most razors are unnecessarily expensive and inconvenient to refill. This became the foundation of Dollar Shave Club's big idea, that you're being overcharged by something that should be simple. Hence, a great shave for a few bucks a month. Every campaign, every line of copy, every decision in the business was informed by this one big idea. If someone on the product team suggested adding a flashlight to the razor, they didn't need to bring in the CEO to make the call. He simply referred back to the big idea. Will adding a flashlight help us deliver a great shave for a few bucks a month? No? So don't add it. That's the power of a real big idea. It simplifies everything. Imagine what that level of clarity would do for your business. How much faster decisions would get made, and how much faster you'd grow. So here's what I want you to do. Take your top 5 competitors. For each one, find their reviews on Amazon, Trustpilot, Reddit, wherever your customers talk. Look for the complaints that come up again and again, not fluke bugs or bad customer service, the deeper stuff, the I wish this product would just, that frustration is your starting point. This is where most people stop. The second step is to reframe the problem so only you can solve it. Finding the problem you solve is one thing, but how you define it changes everything. Before 2011, if you wanted to learn a language, you took classes or bought a textbook. Most people quit within a few weeks. The industry assumed the problem was access to content, so they made more courses, more lessons, and thicker books. Duolingo looked at the same drop-off data and came to a different conclusion, and this is where it gets interesting. They concluded the problem isn't that people can't learn languages, it's that they can't stay consistent. Learning a language is therefore a habit problem, not a content problem. That reframe changed everything they built. They didn't make a better textbook, they made a game. Streaks, levels, leaderboards, a slightly obnoxious owl. Their tagline became, learning a language is hard, so we made it fun. Duolingo isn't competing with language courses. It positions itself as something totally different, an app that has you learning a language while you're killing time on your morning commute. Duolingo put themselves in a category of their own, and they're currently valued at $5 billion. So the question to ask yourself is, what does my industry think the problem is? And what if they're wrong? What if the problem is caused by something no one else is talking about yet? That gap is where your big idea lives. Step 3. Name your true differentiator. Once you reframe the problem, you need to find the thing that makes you the only logical solution to it. This is where most good marketing falls apart. For Duolingo, the differentiator is the gamified system. For Dollar Shave Club, it's the affordable delivery service. For Spanx, which was founded because a woman noticed that shapewear was designed by men who'd never worn it, It's the stretchy fabrics and wide waistbands that actually feel comfortable. Spanx founder Sarah Blakely became the world's youngest self-made female billionaire, because she found a real differentiator that the entire industry had missed. Your differentiator isn't a cool feature. It's the reason why, once someone understands how you've reframed the problem, your solution is the only one that makes sense. So ask yourself, if I explain my take on the problem to a customer, what would make them see my product as the no-brainer? Spend some time on this, because this is the linchpin of your big idea. Step 4, make them want it. You can build a plane with wings and landing gear, but unless you have an engine, you're not going anywhere. The engine of your big idea is the dream you're selling, the desirable outcome that makes customers hungry for your solution. Dollar Shave Club didn't just sell affordable razors delivered to your door. They sold a version of your life where the annoyance of shaving is just handled. Similarly, Netflix didn't launch by selling you a virtual DVD subscription. They sold you the end of the Friday night trip to Blockbuster, the end of late fees, the beginning of watching whatever you want, whenever you want. Blockbuster had 9,000 stores and filed for bankruptcy within 10 years. Your big idea isn't complete until you can describe what life looks like after your product. Not what it does, but what it changes. So, once your customer has your product, what do they no longer have to worry about? What do they get to feel? What version of themselves does your product make possible? That's the dream, and it's the engine of your big idea messaging. Okay, so here's how to pull it all together. Run through these 4 steps as a quick audit right now. 1. What problem is your industry ignoring? 2. How would you reframe it? 3. What makes you the only logical solution to the problem as you've defined it? 4. What does life look like once it's solved? Your answers are the building block to your big idea, and if you get this right, there's no telling just how big you can grow.